Closing out our session, we have Mexico-based Carlos Carreño, the Omni-Channel Senior Marketing Manager at Cinépolis. As one of the biggest cinema exhibitors around the world, Cinépolis had to rethink everything during the pandemic and find new ways to reach its audience outside of the movie theaters. With over 10 years experience, Carlos is interested in the social media connection between users and brands, and today he will discuss the ways they've tried to build an emotional connection with Cinépolis' customers.
Hi everyone, thank you Taylor. What a great honor to be here today with you guys and with people all over the world. It's a great emotion thing to have this opportunity and to share with you guys what we've been doing during this last months and obviously during the pandemic. So without any more things, let's get started. So I just want to start with this. We are on the movies industry. So just like the movies, COVID-19 hit us really hard, like 4 months ago. And as you know, well, for the first time in almost 50 years, Cinépolis closed the cinemas for a long period of time. And we started with a big challenge, I mean, there's a lot of challenge during this pandemic. Obviously, are challenges that are bigger for the company. But from the marketing side, we understood that the first big challenge was around how to maintain the brand connection without open cinemas. It's very tough to maintain the communication and the connection with people when you don't have any product or any service to start working on with people. So yeah, it's very tough, and that was the first challenge that we started to realize it. And then our thoughts around this, well, obviously was we are native storytellers. I mean, we're in the cinema industry, so we need to keep doing that. I mean, we cannot change the way we connect with people and we build our content for social media. So that was one of the first thoughts. The second one was around the necessity of maintain the cinema experience. So people need to feel the necessity around the cinema experience. And the third one was people should miss us, and obviously we're gonna miss them also, So these first three thoughts were the beginning of our strategy, and to trying to reach as many people as possible and start to connect with this feeling of, hey guys, you're gonna miss us, we're gonna miss you, but we're here and we need to go over this situation together. So the first step, we did this tiny video, is 30 seconds video. It's an idea from our team in South America. So the idea of this emotional feeling around the situation was the first connection that we did. So in this way of the feelings that people can reach when they start to watch this kind of content. So I'm gonna just play the video. It's very quick. So we started to see the reaction of people watching this video, and was amazing. I mean, the people start to write us on Twitter, on Facebook, saying, hey guys, what a wonderful video, I'm already missing you. So then the second step was this brilliant idea from a guy from the marketing services team here in Mexico, saying, hey guys, if we already have like 400 billboards in Mexico and other billboards all over the world, let's use those billboards to send a message to the people. Considering that the first video was a very successfully idea, then this idea and a very easy action that sometimes we don't understand. I don't know why, but we don't understand that if we keep it in the simplest way as possible, it's always going to be a better strategy for considering content and sending specific messages. So the billboard, this is just an example of the billboards, and this is the message. Cinema has taught us that there is always a happy ending. We will miss you, but we'll see you soon. So then after these first two tactics, magic happened. At least in Mexico City, in Mexico as a country, we reached the first place as a trending topic with these two messages at the same time. A differentiation around one day, just in between the first video and the billboards. We reached the number one trending topic in Mexico for more than 12 hours. And amazing messages from cinema lovers and a great connection with our audiences. I mean, people was starting to sending videos, GIFs, obviously a lot of support messages, and the connection started in that specific moment. So we understood at that moment that people was very emotional because of the situation, and we just click one part of the emotions that people have, and that really start to give us excellent results, considering obviously engagement, connection, and the result here, you guys can see just a quick graph around this magic that I'm saying, So this is like the average conversation about the brand, around Cinépolis. So the average is around 3,000 mentions. And we just reached the highest ever with 16,000 mentions in just one day. So at the end, we were like 5 times more conversation that in regular basis, considering also the open cinemas. So we were fascinated with this situation. We understood that we just started to touch the heart and the feelings of the people, and those kind of messages are always gonna help us, and obviously I believe that can help you guys with your brand and your services. So this was a great strategy and action that we did. 90% of positive feedback, and we reached around 14 million users, considering all this conversation around the video and the billboard messages. So the second step that we started to thought at that time was around obviously the lockdown. During the lockdown, people were bored and were doing a lot of things, but at the end, they were in their houses trying to do the best as possible. So we found a very cool insight around this idea of crafting, So we decided to start a challenge with the people in Mexico, considering this idea of create a Cinépolis, or, a cinema theater in their own houses. Cinépolis, we call it Cinépolis at Home Challenge. So hundreds of people start to create this kind of cinemas in their own houses. And we were shocked also, you know. Obviously, when we start to see this, we very, very fast start to send, you know, like annual cards for free movies and free popcorn for a whole year for all these people, considering obviously to take action of those gifts once the cinemas are open. And the people were, I mean, the people is amazing. You can see here in these pictures, the little guy creating, you know, like the box office, and other people using the garden to create the big screen. Other one using the living room to create like this environment around the feelings of the cinema, the lights and the screens. So obviously people started to create their own film posters. I mean, people started to send us very, very cool things. And that was the biggest connection we thought we can get. And then after that, we did a third step, and considering the pandemic, at least in Mexico, one of the biggest social media tool that people were starting to use a lot was TikTok. Probably in your own countries, TikTok is growing very fast. So we started to talk with them, and we did a pretty cool partnership around all this idea of feeling this missing thing around cinema. So we decided to create a TikTok film festival with the TikTok people here in Mexico, and we start with this idea of the missing sentiment of the people. So we create this IMissUCinépolis challenge. It's around a short film for people considering the idea of create these tiny videos around why they are missing Cinépolis. I'm just gonna show you one of those videos here. This is the winner in Mexico. Sorry, the name of the video is The Deal. It's in Spanish. So in Mexico, it's very common to hear those kind of noises in the street. So this idea of the guys watching a movie in a little screen and listen to all those noise in the street is this idea of I'm missing this emotion and feelings that I get when I go to a cinema room. So it was pretty cool. And at the end, what we've been learning is I always use this Einstein formula. I mean, it's not around physics, but I like to say that engagement, you know, is the integration of meet people, connect people, and convert people. Obviously, the conversion is at the end is very important, but here we are talking about connections, and this formula is always integrating this idea of connection. So at the end, how to connect under tons of content? Well, I truly believe that the best way to connect with our audiences is around these guys. You know, if you already watched this movie, emotions is all about that. If you start to understand how to do that click with the emotions of your audiences, I'm pretty sure you will get this golden ticket. So that's it. Thank you very much and see you at the cinemas.
Those were some great content examples with interesting insights. And I want to thank all 4 of our speakers, Adrian, Marcela, Udi, and Carlos, for sharing their time and their knowledge with the audience. If you have any questions, click on the question icon at the top right corner of the website. And if you're not watching on the Engage website, email us your questions at engage@socialbakers.com. And don't forget to join the conversation on social media by using the hashtag SocialBakersEngage. And with that, Content is Everything has come to a close, but stick around because later today we will have presentations on big data, industry-specific insights, and an overview on the value of experience. And don't forget, you have lifetime access to all 3 days of Social Bakers Engage worldwide, so make sure to take advantage of having all of these disparate experiences and learnings brought together in one place. Thank you for tuning in, and stay safe.